The Celtic supporters have been crying out for a dominant ball-winning centre-half since the departure of Paul Elliott, and Tony Mowbray is the man Liam Brady believes will fit the bill at a cost of £1 million from Middlesbrough. And what a welcome he's received already. And there's how he fits into the Celtic side this afternoon. There's no Darius Dubček, he's on international duty with Poland. No places either for Derek White or Joe Miller, but there are places in a recast defence for the internationals Chris Morris and Gary Gillespie. The Aberdeen manager Alex Smith still faces injury problems. He's been robbed of McLeish, McKimmie, Wright, Connor, Grant and Mason. So his squad is stretched to the full, especially in defence, where he puts his faith in the two Watsons, Graham and Greg, who are both just 21. One bonus this season has been the form of Theo Ten Cat, signed in the summer from FC Groningen of Holland for £300,000. He scored twice in 14 matches, operating from a wide position on the left of midfield. And the referee this afternoon, Mr. George Smith from Edinburgh, the World Cup referee in 1990. He's handled 3 Scottish Cup finals and 2 League Cup finals. A tremendous atmosphere inside Celtic Park for the start of the match, undoubtedly caused, I think, by the arrival of Tony Mowbray. He's the player I think the Celtic supporters believe may well be the missing link. Very big crowd has arrived for this match. Aberdeen, of course, formidable opponents for Celtic. Had 6 points out of 8 against Celtic last season. And the goal from Hans Silhaus won the opening league match at Pittodrie earlier in the season. Here's Ian Jess. A misunderstanding there with Theo Ten Cat. Jess wearing number 4, but will have an attacking role for Aberdeen. Here's John Collins. Celtic have started the match in a 4-4-2 formation. McNally, Mowbray, Gillespie and Morris across the back. In midfield, O'Neill, Galloway, McStay and Collins, leaving Coyne and Nicholas up front. Here's Brian O'Neill operating wide on the right side of the 4-man Celtic midfield. Nicholas, former Aberdeen player, of course. O'Neill. Here's Galloway again. Paul McStay takes over. Coyne linking with Nicholas, that's for McStay. Into the path of Tommy Coyne, a great chance for Celtic. Inspired, determined midfield play from McStay, and Tommy Coyne, the eager finisher. Fine work here by Paul McStay, he just would not be denied. Playing that accurate ball to Tommy Coyne, and the striker will be disappointed, I reckon. He didn't hit the target with that. What a bright start, though, from Celtic. There's Graham Watson. Now Booth, supported by Van de Ven, who's currently operating at right back for Aberdeen, allowing Graham Watson to push into a midfield position. Bet showing too much of the ball there to Chris Morris. Morris, one of 7 internationals in the Celtic starting lineup. Here's Van de Ven. Controlled well by Coyne for Nicholas. O'Neill is free on the right. Nicholas tried to time the pass. Uses O'Neill as a decoy. That's for Coyne. And a brilliant save from Snelders. There's Nicholas again. O'Neill appeared to be held by Ten Cat. The referee waving play on. As David Winnie goes into that heavy tackle. And Aberdeen are under severe pressure. Winnie is going to be booked for the tackle on Galloway. And Galloway, to his credit, is indicating to the referee that's not required. But should Celtic have been given a penalty kick? Well, I reckon there will be controversy about this. It was great play by Nicholas, playing this into the path of Tommy Coyne. Now look at this save there from Theo Snelders. But then when the ball broke back from Nicholas, there was O'Neill, and I thought he was wrestled down by Ten Cat. That could easily have been a penalty kick. Gillespie to Galloway. Now Mowbray. Good delicate ball there into the feet of Tommy Coyne. Hillhouse doing well, coming back for Aberdeen. Greg Watson, a little bit ambitious with the pass. Celtic in possession again. Claimed there by Theo Snelders. Galloway enjoying this free roll in the middle of the field beside Paul McStay. Backing in there by Jess on Gillespie. The youngster showing his frustration. Good pass from Van de Ven. Here's Bet. Looking for that run made by Hillhouse. That's a great ball from Bet. A chance now for Hillhouse. Across it goes to the far side for Jess. And Aberdeen take the lead. All engineered by the genius of Bet in midfield. And then the finishing of Ian Jess was deadly once again. It's a magnificent pass, this, from Jim Bet. Hillhouse makes sure he pulls the ball across the bows of Pat Bonner. In came Ian Jess to squeeze the ball home at the post. Inspirational play from Bet. Coyne's layoff, there's O'Neill. Now McNally. Galloway to McNally. There's Mowbray. And the clearance from Ryan Irvin. Perfectly effective. By no means glamorous, but the ball with Mark McNally now for the throw. And Aberdeen, who really were under the cosh for that opening 10-minute spell, have the inspiration which that goal will certainly give to continue their efforts in defence as Celtic press forward again with O'Neill. Well done there by Jess. Hand-off there by Gillespie on both. It's well spotted by referee Smith. Aberdeen have a free kick, and Jim Bet is there to take control again and slow things down. Take some of the sting out of the proceedings. Allow Aberdeen to settle on this goal lead, which his service from midfield provided. In trouble there though, robbed by McStay. That's for Nicholas. Here's Nicholas with a chance for the equaliser. It's fine play by Nicholas. A magical finish from Charlie Nicholas. And it was the creative hump of the Celtic side, Paul McStay, who created that. Irvin couldn't get a strong enough touch. Nicholas got away from Greg Watson, dragged the ball wide of Snelders, and that is finishing of the highest class. So 15 minutes gone, 1 goal apiece. And certainly it's no more than Celtic deserve for the contribution to the entertainment they provided in the opening phase. McStay, this is O'Neill. McStay demanding possession once again. Good running by Coyne. This is O'Neill. Galloway playing it in. Nicholas with a snapshot, getting the benefit of that rebound. Charlie Nicholas looking to add to the 16 goals he's now scored. That was goal number 16 he scored a few moments ago, and this was nearly number 17. It would have given Celtic the lead, the break of the ball, giving him that snap chance inside the box. Header there, this time by Gillespie. Bit of illegal elbow work there by Chris Morris. Bet with a free kick. David Winnie has pushed his way forward to the edge of the penalty area. Towards Hillhouse, that's a good header. There's a chance again for Aberdeen. Ian Jess applauding the service from Hans Hillhouse. He'll be disappointed though with his own effort there. But all set up by a prodigious leap from Hans Hielhuis from the free kick, getting up so well to nod that into the danger area, where Jess really wasn't well marked. Galloway with a clumsy first touch, setting up Ian Jess. This is Booth. Hielhuis goes on the outside. Booth looking for a shooting chance himself. Tenkat back to Betts. And that was well struck, all right. Well, that's a great example of the menace of Aberdeen when they're given possession in the middle of the field like that. Scott Booth taking on Paul McStay. Played across there for Tenkat. That was set up for Betts. Plenty of power, but not quite the accuracy required. Well won by Collins in the air. Here's Nicholas. Leading the line superbly. That's a great pass to Morris. Well, he was pressurised all the way back there by Graham Watson, and Chris Morris really not quite so comfortable on the left flank on a run like that. But what superb play it was from Charlie Nicholas, setting him up. Mowbray's header controlled by the chest of McStay, only for the benefit of Tenkat. Here's Tenkat again. Chance now for Hielhuis. That's well blocked by Bonner. Well, Hans Hielhuis clearly believes he should have done better with that. The Dutch contribution there was vital. Theo Tenkat stepping away from Gillespie. The pass found Hielhuis in lots of space, and he won't be at all happy with that finish. Tremendous first half so far. Celtic having the early initiative, but Aberdeen becoming much better adjusted to the action and looking menacing whenever they come forward. Still being forced though to play a containing game as Nicholas runs at the Aberdeen defence again. And a very dangerous ball played across by Nicholas. So good on both sides, Charlie Nicholas. But looking up here, going at Peter van de Ven, angling over the left foot cross, and Snelders was anxious for a second. Hielhuis linking with Tenkat. That's towards Booth. That's good control on the chest. And some excellent defending there, covering work by Chris Morris. That was crucial. Morris showing all his experience there, coming in to cover his central defence. As Booth chested that down on the run, he would have been in the clear but for Morris. Ryan Scott, the physio, taking Morris off. His experience will tell him whether he's got a chance of continuing, but if he has pulled a hamstring, I think there'll have to be a replacement for Celtic. Liam Brady there with instructions. He's going to have to reorganise a bit because he has two strikers on the bench, Gerry Creaney and Tony Cascarino. O'Neill, McNally goes in the overlap. Creaney sets it up for McStay. Galloway this time using Mowbray. It's a great effort by Mowbray, and now Collins. Well, this would have endeared them for a long time to the Celtic supporters. They've already grown to appreciate his defensive skills, but look at the power of that right foot shot. It beat Snelders all right and came back off the upright. There was Collins, well challenged in the act of shooting by Van de Ven. That put him off. Well, what would a dream start that for Mowbray. Well, he's earned that chant from the Celtic supporters, Mowbray, already. This is McStay. Now Mowbray. Tommy Coyne chesting it down as referee George Smith brings an outstanding first half to an end. It started with Celtic threatening to overrun Aberdeen until Ian Jess took advantage of an outstanding pass from Jim Bett, an angle ball from Hans Hielhuis, and gave Aberdeen a shot lead in 12 minutes. The equaliser came from the former Aberdeen favourite, Charlie Nicholas, who showed his creative ability in front of goal to knock home the equaliser, which Celtic certainly richly deserved. It's been great stuff in the first half, more to come in the second half ahead. It's Celtic 1, Aberdeen 1. An interval which didn't pass quickly enough, I reckon, for the big crowd inside Celtic Park. Ends. And Aberdeen set about the task of avoiding the kind of start they had to endure in the first half. Here's Hillhouse doing just that. Spilled by Bonner. The recovery was quick enough. A rueful look in the face of Pat Bonner. It was good play though by Hans Hillhouse, who's looked menacing as the game has gone on. And that shot caused problems for the Celtic keeper. The layoff came from McStay to O'Neill. Here's Collins. Galloway goes on the outside. Good running by Galloway. Collins getting away from Van de Ven. Graham Watson trying to avoid any errors. That's saved on the line by Snelders. A beautiful fumble initially, but took it well in the end. It was fine play here. Graham Watson worried about giving a penalty kick away as Collins played the ball in. That powerful header from Creaney held on the line by Snelders. With trying to turn in that very narrow area. Left forward there by Creaney. Nicholas. Creaney again. Won by Winnie inside the box for Aberdeen. It's all hands to the defensive pump now for Aberdeen as Galloway tries to test Snelders again. Well, he's certainly looking to get his name in the score sheet this afternoon, Mike Galloway. Better known for right foot efforts, but this is a very well struck ball with the left. Allows the capacity there to hang in the air for these high balls. Gives him an edge in defenders. Collins getting up well against Van de Ven. There's Irvin. Coyne helping it on. Nicholas trying to get in behind Greg Watson. Coyne playing it in. Gerry Creaney. Celtic are in front. The goal has been threatened right from the start of the second half. And it's expertly finished by Creaney. Coyne did so well helping this on. Watson and Nicholas were in a tangle. It's a great ball in though from Tommy Coyne with the left foot. And Gerry Creaney comes flying in. And that downward header beats Snelders. Oh, what a fine goal from Creaney. It's his 5th of the season. The Celtic supporters delighted about that. And it's no more than Celtic deserve on the balance of the play, especially in the second half. And now they're looking for more. Led in by O'Neill. There's Graham Watson. 10-cat forward. Foul against Ian Jess, and there's going to be trouble for the Aberdeen youngster. A show of dissent. Not the first time he's been guilty of that. Perhaps lucky not to be shown the yellow card in view of the past history. Free kick taken quickly by Mowbray. There's Galloway. Nicholas on the turn. That was down to Snelders' positioning. It was a great effort by Nicholas. But Snelders was in exactly the right place. Look at the way he turns away from Greg Watson. Edges that to his right foot, hits that with a lot of power, but Snelders had his body behind the ball. And a change will be made by Aberdeen. Ian Jess is being withdrawn, and Willem van der Ark is the replacement. Jess, who needed some treatment for an injury earlier in the match, was off, so a change of approach as Van der Ark uses his physique and height and an unorthodox approach alongside Scott Booth and the Hanselhouse. Well, the defiant sea of scars there. Distinct feeling, I think, inside the stadium that Celtic are on the march and will be genuine candidates for the championship. Goes Gillespie. Well, you can expect a big finish from Aberdeen, I reckon. There's going to be a change made, though, by Celtic. Tony Cascarino emerges from the dugout, and the applause you hear ringing around the stadium is for Charlie Nicholas. Well, he's given a performance this afternoon reminiscent of those glory days of the early 80s, when he made his substantial reputation. And of course he scored a goal which brought Celtic back to level terms. Well, McStay has no one ahead of him. He had to wait for support to arrive. That's Van de Ven to Hillhouse, taking on McNally. And great recovery play by Paul McStay, who really has had a great match for Celtic once again. That's a corner kick to Aberdeen though. Played in by Bet, swept out only as far as Van de Ven. The angle cross, the queuing up in the middle. Van der Ark's header beaten away by Bonner, and that was a great chance for Aberdeen. Disappointment all over the face of Willem van der Ark. Good play here by Van de Ven. The angle cross, a troublesome one for the Celtic defence. Van der Ark in his own, and Bonner got his hand to it. Measured pass finds both on the right. He's away from Collins. Creaney back defending again. Coyne's made a good run on the left, picked out well from the midfield. There's Collins. McStay making an angle behind him. Collins again, robbed by Van de Ven. Betts had a quiet second half compared to his work in the first. There's 10 Cat. Van de Ven to Winnie. There's Roddie showing a good turn of pace. Getting that ahead of McNally. Here's Hillhouse. Back it comes to Bet. He couldn't take the ball in his stride. That was undoubtedly a chance for Aberdeen. Disappointment for Bet. Ball is played in by Van de Ven. Headed away in commanding fashion again by Mowbray. Return by 10 Cat. There's Irvin. And Winnie couldn't catch that header properly. Van de Ven again. And the referee ends the game. Celtic are the winners. The goal in 64 minutes from Gerry Creaney has settled the game. And it certainly is a victory which Celtic thoroughly deserve for a splendid performance right from the start. And they were inspired in defence by Tony Mowbray, who had a great debut in central defence and almost brought the house down with that thundering drive just before half-time, which came back off the upright. A thoroughly satisfactory debut for Mowbray. Eternal hope now among the Celtic supporters about the league challenge. This was a great performance. Aberdeen contributed hugely to a thoroughly entertaining match, but Celtic deservedly win the points. It's Celtic 2, Aberdeen 1.
Tony, what's the main memory of your first match for Celtic?
Well, really running out this tunnel here and that barrier of sound just hitting you, it was a bit special. I've not really encountered anything like that. And right through the game, they seemed to keep the atmosphere ticking over all the way through. And the other thing, obviously, would have been nice for that strike to have nestled in the top corner rather than hit the crossbar. But overall, the whole day, I've thoroughly enjoyed it and hope to keep it going for the rest of the season.
How do you feel about your response from the supporters?
Yeah, I mean, it's very obvious to me that they're very, very special people, and hopefully I've made a good rapport straight away with them. As I say, my game is really based on attacking the ball and being strong and being honest, and if people take to that honesty, then that's great. But if they expect me to dribble past 6 men and do little jinks and nutmegs, then I'm not what they want. But hopefully my honesty will come across and my commitment, and if they take to that, then that'll be great.
From the playing sense, how did it feel to slot in to that Celtic setup?
Felt very comfortable today. Probably helped by Gary Gillespie alongside me, who's obviously played a lot of games in the English League football, and he's come along. He's obviously had his injury worries this year, but I think it was a big game for him as well to come back in, so we helped each other along. And as I say, I felt very comfortable with some quality footballers in front of us to help us out as well. But I thoroughly enjoy it. That's the way I like to play my football, is to be hustle and bustle and let's get in and about them. And at the same time, when we got the ball down today, we looked the quality side, I thought.
You've got a big game coming next week with a special interest, I think, for you playing against a former teammate.
That's right. I saw Ian Baird last weekend, actually, at home before this deal came off for me, and he was just telling me what a great club this is, an institution, and if the chance came for me to to sort of snap at it really. So I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, we had some tussles in training, never mind anything else, and Bertie is a similar type of player to me. He plays with his heart on his sleeve. He'll be giving everything and I'll be giving everything. I'm sure it'll be, as you say, a war possibly next week, and looking forward to it because that's the way I like to play my football.
No regrets about coming north?
Not at all. Just looking forward to getting stuck in and hopefully this year winning something.
All the best.